Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Gingerbeerdman. If you're a subscriber, welcome on back. If you're brand new, that's me. I'm the Gingerbeerdman. How you doing? Today, we're going to be doing the Nissan 370z Nismo. Got 57,000 miles. Just like the title says, from the junkyard back to new. 10,858 we paid for it. We're going to make our money back and then some, I promise you that. So let's get busy on this. It's going to get shiny real quick. This is one of those cars that a lot of people say that they would keep. They like to have these kind of cars, I guess. I'm going to guess because of the whole, Fast and the Furious kind of deal. But, yeah, it is one of those popular cars that people like to get out of this DLC pack. All right, that's the body. .370z. Steering wheel and 2 seats. It must not have a bench with it then. All right, and license plate, doesn't matter where we live. Let's go to another country. We'll go to Spain. Yeah, it doesn't have a bench. Well, that's old. All right, all done on the outside. Now the fun part. See what we got going on. We got a cross member F. We got front shock absorbers, not wishbones. Lower suspension arm. We don't got no upper one. Is this a knuckle A? All right. Cross member F. 1,000 rubber bushings as always. We'll go 20. I'm gonna go 10 small ones. Never know. Get the reservoir, get the rack, get the inner and outer tie rods. Seen it had front shock absorbers. Was the absorber, right? Yeah, it was. All right. Making sure. We're going to need 2 of those. We're going to need 2 caps for the tops. And you're going to need the springs, of course, inside of them. Get them as well. We seen we had front knuckle A's in the front. Or no. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Why am I second guessing myself? 2 knuckle covers. Also, automatically, it's going to have a front wheel hubs in the front. Get those as well. Sway bar, we got regular sway bar with an A-link. Regular sway bar. Links. Got that. Got all that. Got that wheel cap. Okay. 2 wheel caps. You're gonna need 4 bearings. 2 lower suspension arms. See what we got going on back here. Okay, so we got a little bit of a difference back here. Two rear drive axles. Rear sway B. And 2 end links. Wheel hub 3. Get 2 of those. Rear axle A. Get 2 of those. Rear suspension. Usually all these go all together. Get their all-wheel drive cross member. I'm going to swing this around here. Yeah, see? This side doesn't have it. So all these get bought. These 2, bought. These 2, bought. These 2, bought. And this one, bought. All those go together. I'm going to guess there's a spring there. Yeah, there is. So you're going to need 2 rear springs, 2 cap springs, and you are going to need the back ones right here, the rear shock caps on both of those as well. I don't see a gas tank. Obviously, cars have gas tanks. So, yeah, let's see what we got here. Yep, fuel tanks right here. We got the rear muffler 370z. So what we're going to do is I'm going to buy that filter. I'm going to buy the pump. I'm going to buy the gas tank. And then I'm just going to put in 370z. And there is the 2 that I am looking for. I think that these middle, and then I'm going to guess what the cat is in here. Is that a Cadillac converter? Yep. So we're going to put in middle. You're going to get 2 middle mufflers. You're going to put it in Cata. You get 2 Cadillac converters. What we got going up here? Front exhaust pipe V8B. Right here. Gonna need 2 of those. Buy the drive shaft. I think that's it. I think now we can rip off all the parts. Pretty sure we're... Oh, we need the rear shock A's. Put both of them in. Let's get the tires out of the way real quick and put this all up there. So you're going to go here. I'm going to put 245s on because that's more lower profile. Considering it's like a sports car kind of deal. That's what I'm going to do. 2 sport tires. We got 19s. 45, 40. And then in the rims, you just put in the 370Z. And it will come up. 4 of those. Come over here and put the shocks together. And all right. By the brakes. Go right to brakes. 4 calibers. 4 cylinders. 2 discs. 2 vents. 4 pads. By the servo for the engine. Time to get to work. Start ripping. Of course, with every car, the things that take the longest is the engine. And that's simply because, like, most of these kind of cars, uh, they have 1,000 parts in the engine. It's not easy. I think on this game, personally, the easiest cars are the muscle cars. Um, they're usually OBs kind of deals, and they're just easy to really tear apart and rebuild. They go pretty fast. You probably could get one all together within like 40 minutes, if even that. Because they're just easy. But when you go, you know, more sportsy, I guess is the word, like more faster kind of deal. Or across country. Tends to be a lot longer. Now, as we're up here messing around, I always look at the engine and see what I can do buying wise that I can see that needs replaced. And I see that radiator A sitting right there. So radiator A is normally the housing unit B with both fans involved. Normally. If not, it's the other one, but normally. We got a V6 VQ engine, it's looking like. I don't see... There it is. There's a fuse box A. You'll go in electronics. You're going to need a battery, obviously. We got to check out the starter as well. I don't see one on it. Goes right here. The V8. Do that. So. And we buy 4 of every fuse because you never really know how many you're ever going to run into. I mean, if you want to buy them one at a time and do it that way, kudos to you. I'm not going to waste my time when I have, close to $2 million. So, I'm not going to waste my time doing that one. Another thing you always know is this right here. You see the holes? Just another thing that you can learn real quick. That tells me right there that there's 3 spark plugs and on each side. Altogether, there's 6. And there's 6 pistons too. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to get my 6 plugs. I'm going to go back over here. And I'm going to get 6 pistons, 6 rings, they have rod caps for every single one of them, so you're going to need 6 of those. And then always under the car, there is crankshaft caps as well. Usually it goes about 4 normally. I think it's around like 4. Sometimes it's more than that. It depends on the engine. I just buy 6 to be safe. And then we have a V6 VQ. Another way to kind of cheat the system here is put in V6 VQ. Probably a good portion of all these parts that are in here are probably going on this car. That just shows you right there. Right there's the block, everything. Which is very interesting because I believe this is actually the same exact engine that we just did on the last video. I think it is. I think it might be. If that's the case, I think it is. Wow. So I'm going to buy one of each. I think there's not that many caps if I remember exactly. I'm going to buy one of each. We're going to see what happens here. I see A and B. That's what I'm wondering. I'm not sure about all that. We're probably going to have to buy more rocker arms. But we're going to go with that for now. Let's keep ripping. Pull me back here and let's... All right, let's build it. Now, as you could see, we could see a lot more now that the engine is pretty much exposed to be, you know, mounted. You can see a lot more. As you can see, we did the wrong one there. Now you could do it this way. There's ups and downs with doing it like that, but window washer. Because sometimes parts overlap and make it a little bit hard to see exactly every part. So say if the radiator wasn't there, you wouldn't know that. You'd have to put the radiator in first to know that. So stuff overlaps, and that's pretty much the only way you're going to be able to see it. So you wouldn't be able to guess. If you don't know, then you just don't know. Intercooler in the front. Okay. Oh. Spelling it wrong. That would be the problem. Slap that on the front. You can put the pipes on, these two pipes here. You can put them on. Now, if it connected to the engine, I'd say no. Some pipes do. They go straight up and connect right to the engine. Those ones would be a no. Because you got to tear apart the engine. Power steering pump 14B. See another one right there. Eco A. There's that. Air filter base. Gonna need clips for that. Okay, that's all on. That's all on. I see that's all on. I think they're all on. Rear wheel hub. All right, I think I got everything in there. Go over here. All right, under the car is done. I can see the ABS is right there. Time to get the engine done. We're gonna need the clutch. So the pressure plate, the clutch plate, the bearing, and the flywheel, all that has to go. Oh, it could just come right out. Well, that saves me a lot of up and down. There's that. All right, let's build. This one I'd actually go a little bit faster. Oh my god, we need another C. Already bought 4 of them. And by the way, this is all just base parts. Nothing fancy, nothing, high powered. You can put high powered parts in this, by the way, and it would boost the sale of it dramatically. You can put all high performance parts in this. This would all be high performance. But some of the intake and all that on top would be all high performance. There's this crap load that would be high performance. Let's just put it that way for this car, because like I said, it's like a Fast and the Furious type of car, so you can put a lot of high tuning parts in this car and make it really, really fast. And it'll boost the price of it. I'm not going through all that because it's a lot of in and out shop. And for this video's sake, I'm just doing the bare bones parts. But if you were to do that, yeah, you would make a pretty penny, I'm sure. There's only 2? Really? That's crazy. All right, so we need another B, 2 cam or rocker arm B, cam shaft Bs. So let's go back in. We got a V6 VQ again. So we're gonna need camshaft B and rocker arm B. All right. See what we got here. Ignition coils. Need 6 of those. Go back here and put back in the V6 VQ just in case we need more parts. Rocker arm A. I see something that I'm starting to wonder here. Where is the oil? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm wondering if I have to take this off to put the oil in it. I have no idea, but I'm going to find out the hard way. Another timing chain. I'm going to buy some idlers just to be safe. And a belt tensioner just to be safe. Crankshaft pulley V8. Alternator. I don't think we bought one. I think that's it. Oil V8. I think it's done, ladies and gentlemen. I think that is it. That's all she wrote. Let's fill her up. Yep, see. I knew it. Alrighty. Let's spray it. Give it all one color. let's see if it's missing anything. And it isn't. Alrighty. That's all she wrote. The Nissan 370z Nismo with 57,000 miles from the junkyard back to new. We bought it for $10,858. We're gonna make a profit of 92,000, almost 93. Sell value is 103,676. Like I said, though, if you put high performance parts on this, you're gonna get a lot more than that. These are just bare bones parts. So if you put some higher performance parts on that, you're going to get a lot more money, and it's going to go a lot faster. It's going to have a lot more horsepower. So yeah. So this one is gone up the river. Thanks for coming. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the bell to like. Let me know down below if you like that Nissan or any other Nissans in the game. And I found, finally, that. It took me a while to find this in the junkyard. It wasn't coming up. I couldn't find it. This is the mascot, literally. I would call it the mascot of the Mercedes-Benzes that you see in the picture for the DLC. I couldn't find the car. It took me forever to find it. But I finally found it. And so on the next video from the junkyard back to new, the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG will finally get done. Literally the poster board of the picture I've been using here for the thumbnail for the channel. I finally found the car, and here it is. So that will be the next one we work on here on the channel. You have a good rest of your day, and I am out of here.